How to clean up a beehive. All right, now, right there, you're looking at the top brood chamber. It was sitting on top of that hive right there. It was the top brood chamber. Okay, I set it off on the side, and I set it on top of an empty brood chamber so it wouldn't be in the dirt. Okay, there's my bottom brood chamber. I'm going to set it on top of this old brood chamber right there, that it won't be on the dirt. There's the bottom board. This was the original bottom brood chamber. Okay, now there is the top brood chamber. I'm going to set this top brood chamber, I'm going to rotate them as well as clean them up. So I'm going to set this this top brood chamber right there back on the bottom board. I've got what was the top brood chamber. I put it on. I have put an empty brood body on top. Now I have cleaned it out. There's, all the propolis and burr comb. I've cleaned it out. Now I'm going to take one frame at a time out of this bottom brood chamber that was the bottom brood chamber, and one frame at a time, and put it over there into that. So what I will accomplish, I will have rotated the brood chambers, and I'm going to clean these frames out one at a time and clean the burr comb off and the propolis as I transfer them. Okay, I'm going to use these frame grips right here. I kind of like, there's different styles. I kind of like this one. It will help me get the first frame out, and after that I won't need it. Now, I'm going to go on the outside frame, and I'm going to kind of mash them inward just a little bit, okay, so I can have a little room to get this outside frame out. Okay, and with the hive tool and the frame grip, I'm going to get it out slowly so we don't injure any bees. Okay. Now, I'm going to shake these bees into this hive, into that empty brood chamber. This is the frame that I took out. Now, I don't know if the camera will show it, but there's a lot of propolis on these end bars, here and here, and here is some burr comb on the bottom. So I'm going to cut off the burr comb. I'm going to dress it up. I'm going to do every frame this way, and I'm going to get that propolis off. If you don't do this periodically, your hive will be such a mess, it won't be fun going into it. And you want to enjoy it. You want to have fun. There's a lot of propolis on this end bar. There always is. So I'm going to dress that up. Okay. Alright. Now, I'm going to put this in that empty top brood chamber I showed you. And I'm going to do this one frame at a time. This is the brood chamber that I took the brood frames out of. Now I can take that home and clean all the propolis out of it, clean it up, put a coat of paint on it. Now, here is, I transferred those frames into that brood chamber right there. So now, not only did I clean those frames up, but I swapped the brood chambers. Now I'm going to show you something that is very important. I don't want to block the camera. If anybody knows somebody that I made these out of wood, I wish I could get some good ones made out of metal. Now for years, let me put my gloves on here real quick. Boy, that propolis will get on your fingers and you can't get it off. For years and years, beekeepers were taught to mash your frames together. Okay, push there, and then push here and push here. They were taught to press the frames together and leave the room equally on this side and this side. That is bogus. It is so wrong. If you do that, they will build burr comb down that wall, and it will ruin the two outside frames. This is a 10 frame spacer, and why the bee houses don't sell them, I don't know. Now I'm going to use this 10 frame spacer, one on each end. Now these frames are spaced equally from wall to wall, and please do that. That is very important. You'll be thanking me when I'm 6 feet under. This nook is queenless, and I'm gonna show you a little one little sign that you see how they're can you hear them? They're flapping their wings quite a bit, and that's one little sign. Maybe you can hear them. I'm going to get the camera close. And that's one little sign that they can be queenless, and they are queenless. Okay, there's the queen. There's the queen in her cage. And you see this tube here? That's got candy in it. These bees will eat the candy out of that tube and let her escape. And by then, they will become familiar with her odor and accept her. Now, I'm going to do this with one hand, and hopefully you can hopefully I can hold the camera okay. Alright, now I'm gonna put this cage down in there. Boy, they're getting all over her. They want to feed her. She's got their attention. Now, okay, now with my left hand, I push this frame over there just a little snug against that queen cage to hold it in place. And I will come back in about 4 or 5 days and confirm that they have released her and she is laying.